Alright, Charlie Vann here with Brian Fair of Shadows Fall at Mayhem Fest 2010 in Dallas, Texas. How's the fest been going so far for you guys?
It's been killer, man. Every show has been awesome. We unfortunately missed the Florida shows. Our bus broke down, so us and Winds of Plague were stuck in South Carolina for a few days, but we made it out, so it's been hot. It's definitely been, even places it's not supposed to be hot, it's been hot, so we've been sweating, but it's been amazing. One of the best tours we've ever done.
You talk about missing those Florida shows. Will fans get to see you come back to Florida?
I
Is there
hope
going to
so.
be a reschedule?
That's what sucks, is it had been 4 years since we've been there, so of course the only shows we miss are the one place we haven't been in like 4 years. So hopefully we can figure out something when we do like a headlining run or something like that. So.
Are there other bands on this tour that you're happy to be joining along with?
Yeah, I mean, we got a lot of good friends on this tour. We've toured with Chimera, Hatebreed, and Lamb of God for like the last 10 plus years, you know, so actually between Hatebreed, I've been playing with Jamie since like the mid-90s, you know, and his old bands even, so yeah, it's good to have like a bunch of friends. We're really good friends with the 3 Inches of Blood dudes. We've been raging with the Canadians every night, but yeah, it's a lot of great bands. That's the best part about this bill, is there's no like soft spots, you know.
Raging with the Canadians.
Yep, raging with the Canadians.
Any Canadian beer, you're getting free Canadian.
Yeah, no, we're just drinking whatever free stuff they give us here, you know. So, yeah, they like their whiskey anyway.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Now, Madness in Manila. If for people that don't know about Manila, think about Muhammad Ali, Joe Frazier in the Philippines. How was it performing there? I mean, was it as hot as the fight was?
Yeah, you know, it was brutally hot. It was like super humid, brutally hot, very tropical, but it was awesome. The place was packed. There was like 25,000 people there. We had full pyro that hadn't been rehearsed, so things are just blowing up randomly throughout the whole show. And it was killer though. It's an awesome city. We got a chance to travel around to some of the smaller islands too, so which are like super beautiful. So it was cool, man. Can't wait to get back. Hopefully we're gonna try and get over there at some point when we do like Japan and Korea and China again, you know. So hopefully we'll sneak in the Philippines again.
Now, Madness in Manila comes up 24th, right, of August?
No, it actually got bumped back because we found a bunch. Yeah, we found a bunch more footage we want to include. So it's we're looking more in the fall now, like September, October. So.
Okay, so a little later release, but
yeah, it was to include more stuff and really just get it as good as we could. We found a bunch of footage from our first trip there we wanted to include, and some other things. So.
I want to ask you about Everblack Industries. How is it owning or running your own label? I mean,
you know, it's cool. It's kind of it's not necessarily a traditional record label situation. What we did is when we signed with Atlantic, we signed with one plus an option, and after Threads of Life came out, most of the staff that we signed with was gone. Atlantic, and as most major labels, were just shrinking and kind of consolidating, and a lot of people got laid off. So we went to them as they were trying to figure out what the hell to do with their business. We renegotiated where we did a distro deal where they kind of bought out part of it and paid us some chunk of money. Some of the people who worked at Ferret Records and the Adrenaline PR people kind of built like our own little team and handled all the decisions on budgets and what's getting done and ads and everything, and it was awesome. And also flipped the royalty rate where instead of getting the 9 or 10% you get after everything's recouped, we get the 80% like the label. So it's definitely a lot of bands are going that route. It's the best thing a major label can do is get you into stores and all that, but for a band like us, we can handle the promotion stuff just kind of on a smaller level better, you know, because we're not like trying to have hit singles and big videos and all that shit, you know, that they're used to doing. So.
Now, any fondest memories so far? Any fun experience you'd like to share about this tour?
There's been a bunch. You know, every night is pretty much, you know, heavy metal summer camp. Everyone's just hanging out. There's usually a pretty serious wiffle ball game going on, which honestly I don't even get really involved because they take it too seriously. And then besides, it's just a lot of drinking and hanging out, man. You know, it's nothing like out of the ordinary. You know, it's just been kind of normal rock and roll debauchery. You know?
All right, thank you for your time, man.
No problem.